If there is one facet of the Benghazi hearing that wasn't covered enough, it's our intel. How this was able to happen, why it snuck up on us, and what, if anything, is being done to correct what became a fatal flaw. For that aspect, welcome back retired U.S. Army Major General, veteran military analyst, co-author of the book Endgame, The Blueprint for Victory in the War on Terror, Paul Vallely. Major General, always a pleasure to talk to you. That is the one thing that we've been talking about here today, that I was even mentioning yesterday. We want answers. We want to be able to stop the intel disasters that happened here. Isn't that, from your perspective at least, one of the major downfalls that came out of this hearing? We need to move forward and start protecting our people, don't we?
Well, absolutely. I think that's critical because we had the intel ahead of time and we didn't act and provide security to the compound and the consulate there. And then the second part was the 13 hours that could have been a situation based on good intel and communications that we could have provided a rescue operation for those people, and we didn't do it. And to me, that was a dereliction of duty by the senior members in the State Department, CIA, and the White House. So, yes, intelligence is the key to all of it.
Do you really believe to this day that we had the intel, that our intel services were solid, and that we knew well in advance that this certainly was not a video, that this was going to be a terrorist attack, and we should have been ready? You believe that, yes?
Well, I certainly do, because even Ambassador Stevens knew the high security risk there, and asking for more security for several months before the incident. And certainly we knew the bad elements on the ground, Al-Qaeda and some of their affiliates there, that were preparing for an attack of some type. And as a result of that, we were basically unprepared at the consulate and then at the annex there to reinforce them in order to protect the American lives. So this was a really bad situation. But, you know, Hillary Clinton she should be invited to be on Dancing with the Stars. I mean, she danced around every question very, very well yesterday. But keep in mind, there's 19 other witnesses have to come in based on their knowledge, General Dempsey, Leon Panetta, and General Petraeus. And of course, Petraeus at CIA on the intelligence part of the question that you asked could address a lot of those things. That hasn't been done yet.
Don't we need to say to ourselves that at the end of the day, the one thing we need to be talking about here is, if an individual on the ground, the ambassador, Chris Stevens in this instance, even once says, I need help, we need more people, we've got to put people in here, one time, not more than that, then you, as a Secretary of State, as a director of the CIA, the president, somebody, you have to put those people on the ground right away and don't ask questions. How's that?
Well, no, that's absolutely right, Ed. And we had assets in the Mediterranean area, in Spain, in Italy, and other parts of our fleet forces over there. And we approved that in our Benghazi Citizens Commission and provided that to Trey Gowdy. That commission I helped co-found with several other retired military, CIA, and government officials. So that data is there. But they didn't press her on those things yesterday as they should, because those are the facts of before, during, and after. And that's where we want the truth to come out, because we knew it was a gun-running operation over there being conducted by the State Department. And that's not been brought out to any great degree. Why would the State Department ever be involved in a gun-running operation?
Major General, I'll tell you what, you've just hit on something that we're going to talk about here in the weeks to come. But certainly it's a matter of you have to hammer down on these specific issues, why it wasn't done, why these people weren't protected, and what we are doing to move forward in order to protect them. Dereliction of duty is a proper way to put it, and it goes farther up the chain than just Hillary Clinton. They need to press, and they need to get this talked about and settled in the weeks and months to come. Major General Paul Vallely, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us. We're going to deal with waste of another kind when we continue on The Hard Line.